So, just writing a little thing here. So I just wanted to chat today. I know, I began to read A Course in Miracles, my lesson from yesterday, actually, because I didn't quite get to finish it yesterday, earlier before this, and then I just wasn't feeling it. I just believe that there's a message that I'm supposed to share, because there's so much going on right now, and not only in myself and in my personal life, but in the whole world. And I've been praying a lot, and I've been asking God to bring forward the teachers, the souls, who will be a part of our life and a part of the Community Education Center, and be able to create and bring forward inspired programs and documentations for this center, as well as just to be a part of our life and to have just new people, just gathering of those who have remembered who we are as souls, as children of God, as creators with Him and for Him and with each other. And as we have more like-minded individuals come together with the willingness to co-create with one another, is how we bring forward miracles into this physical world. When we think through the mind of ego, generally speaking, we are believing that we are separate bodies, living separate lives, doing our separate jobs. Life is hard. You have to make money. People are out to get us. We have to protect ourselves. We have to keep ourselves safe. This whole mentality. This is the mind that has created the world up until now. We are at the point that this world is waking up its light workers. This world is waking up its healers, its teachers, its leaders of the new world. Those people who have been born in this lifetime to be carriers of light and love are going through their own internal examination period and their own internal process of freeing ourselves from the ego mind. All of us have recognized that we are not our thoughts, that we are not our mind, that we are not the suffering, that we are not this body, that we are not these wars, and we declare peace on earth. We declare peace and love in our lives. We are adamant that there's nothing that we must do except who we really are, and live through the mind in which we are. Live through our heart center. Trust our intuition. Trust our intuitive guidance. Ask for help from the divine, our angels, our friends, our ascended masters, our spirit guides, or whatever we want to call it. The divinity is around us and with us and here and now, and we must ask for guidance and understanding. We are not alone here in these separate physical bodies. We are not these separate physical bodies who need to fight each other and kill one another. If you think of this whole world as an organism, with the mind in which we are currently using, we are fighting ourselves. We are deteriorating ourselves. We are like cancer in the body. And yet we are doing it to ourselves. Going across the world, throwing guns and fire and war and hatred and condemnation and all this shit. We are killing ourselves. But it's because we don't know any different. And therefore, no one is necessarily wrong. No one, needs to be judged or persecuted or hated or killed or any of this. But in fact, there needs to be a new awareness brought forward. There needs to be the truth of who we are presented to these people, to these folk, to this world. And to remind everybody that, we have the power within us to create a new world together. That as we join together, for the purpose of learning, healing, and co-creating, Together we bring forward all of the answers, the resources, the money, the systems, the ideas, the concepts that we need to bring forward this miraculous new world on its way to embracing perfect peace and love forever and always. We are not meant to deteriorate and destroy and die and destruct. That is not why God created us. It's not impossible for children of God. We are here on earth for a momentary existence to experience what it's like to be separate, and now it's time to wake up, people. It is time to wake up. I met with a beautiful sister yesterday. Absolute recognition. I felt called to go on her Facebook page, and then instantaneously I joined her gratitude page, and I wrote a comment about how grateful I was to be a child of God. How grateful I was to have woke up in this world, and now I'm able to share these gifts with all of you. Moments after I logged in onto her site, she messages me saying, "Hey, you are awfully familiar. Do I know you?" Our physical bodies had not yet met, we'd never met, but our souls had an agreement to meet in this lifetime. And even though she's been on my Facebook, this occurrence has never happened, we've never talked, we've never chatted, and yet we are brought together on this one magical day. We both felt it, we both agreed, we both confirmed, we both enjoyed, and we both set a date and met yesterday. She lives maybe not even 45 minutes from me. We met at a coffee shop. We were there for 7 hours, spinning in the light of God. The busy rush comes in, we don't even notice. We run out of coffee and water, and we have nothing, and we don't even notice. We are there speaking to our souls, seeing the reflection of one another in each other, hearing our stories, sharing our words of growth and transformation and learning and love, and the joy and the gratitude that we get from sharing these truths in which we are learning. All of these light workers around the world, all of these powerful souls around the world who know that they have a part in this grand awakening are coming. They're feeling the shift, they're asking the questions, we are receiving the answers. We are all being brought together because we all have a piece of the puzzle. And every one of us who is remembering is coming together, and they're feeling this acceptance of this community education center and knowing that they wanted a place to teach and to share and to learn and to grow with others. A place where we can all come together as one and joy in this and join in the state of joy and then give back to others. This is a new wave of humanity coming forward. And we are all banding together and creating this with one another. My friend yesterday knew everything before I even told her. You know, she had already accepted for herself the same thing that both Tom and I have accepted in regards to this community education center and being a teacher and a healer. And she's already in the process of making programs. Like, you know, we both have these visions of, you know, living in the land and being with nature and being able to be with the community and live within a community and have everyone take care of everyone and everyone share and everyone love and everyone give and everyone be who we are and not some false representation of who we think we are based on these characters and the money in which we make. This world is so backwards. It is so backwards. And if we keep believing this world, then we keep believing in death and war and anger and stress and annoyance and frustration and all these nonsensical shit that we deal with when we are here. We don't need this anymore, people. It is time to wake up. And yeah. Gratitude. 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 That's all I can say. I'm so thankful. So thank you, God.